right? So then when you get into stuff like, the strength is coordination training and resistance, well, you're going to be doing a lot of work with strength training, whether that's in your multi-jumps or in the weight room, doing, rate of force development stuff. How quickly can you move weight? Oh, my girl can deadlift 225. So it'll take her, how long does it take her to get the bar off the floor, right? How fast can you move that weight? How fast can you strike the ground and be off the ground, right? The fastest sprinters, the time that they cycle in the air, right, their air, is sort of roughly all the same as your kids. But it's the amount of time they spend on the ground, the amount of force they apply, the amount of time that they do it. The amount of time that elite sprinters spend on the ground, men is 0.084 seconds with each stride. That's a lot of force in little time. They travel farther down the track with each step. It's efficient, right? Again, Usain Bolt takes less steps. That's why it's part of the process. So you have to. This helps, keep you coloring in the lines, so that you understand what you're going to do in your program, and it allows you to simplify the things that you do. And when the kids can't express these things, and they fail to do things, you want to introduce a new multi-jump or whatever, and they can't do it correctly, you're doing an Olympic lift, and they're doing this stuff first, they're not getting their hips through. Well, either remediate the drill, go to a dumbbell snatch, or go to just a high pull, or even with the young kids, we just do quarter squat jumps. Just learn how to land softly. Remediate the drill so that they can do it, but there's no point adding a whole bunch of new, cuter stuff if they can't do it right. All you have is a bunch of kids who are really bad at a whole lot of stuff, right? Again, as I said here before, my favorite quote is the Bruce Lee quote, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 punches, but the man who has practiced one punch 10,000 times. Right? So I'd rather get good at a few things that are very specific to what we are trying to do, which, in the 100 is very simple. Run, go from point A to point B in a straight line in this amount of time. That's not decathlon. So think about these things, focus on these things. This was one of those sort of later on when I learned this, probably about 5 years ago now, that really all of a sudden all the options you thought you were trying to figure out, when you sit there, you're trying to figure out your work, and you stare at your computer for like 45 minutes, trying to think of one pointless exercise in the circuit. Shrinks it all down. All right, next.